Okay, so if you've had a Disney Experience reservation on or before September the 2nd, 2020, that was canceled as of May the 28th due to the temporary closure of Walt Disney World Resort, you're going to have the opportunity to make new experience reservations beginning on June the 30th up to 60 days in advance of your arrival. Now, also beginning on June 30th, eligible guests with experience reservations previously canceled due to those closures, you can call 407-939-6690 to make reservations for available offerings. Eligible DVC members, you can call Member Services at 800-9800 for reservations. Now, during that initial window, you can check the availability for these experiences. You've got over at the Magic Kingdom, the Capture Your Moment photo experience. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Droid Depot. At Walt Disney World Resort Hotels, Fort Wilderness Archery Experience, horseback riding, wilderness back trail adventure, fishing excursions, and also private pool cabanas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Not a lot to choose from, but at the same time, at least it is something to do other than not being able to get into the parks or just sitting in your room. So take advantage of those while you can. Make those reservations 60 days in advance. So we've talked about this before, but Florida has seen major increases in the number of people testing positive for COVID-19. That includes Orange County. Now, that is where Walt Disney World is located. Now, statewide, a new emergency executive order prohibits establishments that derive more than 50% of their revenue from the sale of alcohol from serving alcohol except for takeout. Well, what does that mean? Well, bars may not serve guests indoors, while table service restaurants may continue to serve alcohol to guests seated within the restaurant, as long as, of course, they are socially distanced and the limited capacity. Now, also, several Florida counties, including Orange County, have ordered folks to wear face coverings in most public settings, and many businesses, including Disney Springs, and also the reopened hotels. We're talking Universal Orlando and SeaWorld. They are all also requiring visitors and staff to wear these masks in public spaces, as well as when they are dining or swimming at the hotel. Now, we all know this affects things happening with Disney, but we don't know how much as of yet. We do know Magic Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom, reopening on July the 11th, of course, and Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios will follow on July the 15th. The thing is, know before you go. If you're planning a visit to the Walt Disney World Resort, you need to go to that Know Before You Go page over at DisneyWorld.com. Some of the latest information posted to the Disney dining page is also over there that you can check out for reservations and stuff like that. Also, of course, last week we talked about on the show DW60 retheming of Splash Mountain into The Princess and the Frog, but there's been a lot of discussion in the Disney community going on saying that there are some scenes in the attractions like Peter Pan's Flight, the Haunted Mansion, and Carousel of Progress that are in question now. So we'll continue to watch that, see what happens. Last Friday, Disney Parks blog shared that the National Basketball Association officially announced its plan to compete in the pandemic-interrupted 2019-2020 season at the Walt Disney World Resort in July. Now, team practices and games are going to be played at the ESPN Worldwide of Sports Complex in the Arena, HP Fieldhouse, and Visa Athletic Center. Games will begin on July the 30th with 22 teams that will compete to determine seeding for the NBA playoffs, and the playoffs and NBA Finals will end by October the 13th. Now, the games will be held without spectators. The players, coaches, referees, support personnel, and others will be housed on property separate from guests. Details of those quarantine restrictions and how they will impact others visiting Walt Disney World have not yet been fully released, but as soon as we find out, we will let you know. I'm Jeff Davis. This is Sorcerer Radio's Disney 411 News. Have a magical day.